Benji Vandegreen of Demco joins us here on Real Agriculture. We're at the Farm Progress Show down in Iowa. And Benji, this unit behind you, it's a new concept that Demco, or new to North America concept that Demco has introduced over the past couple months here. Why don't you tell us about the HarvestLink?
Yeah, it is new here in North America. The HarvestLink is a 3,000 bushel machine, and the idea is you park it at the end of the field. And for these harvest operations that have a lot of money invested into combines and grain carts and trucks, they still oftentimes have issues where they cannot match up. So oftentimes the combine can be waiting full, grain cart can be waiting full, waiting for those trucks to get back. So with the HarvestLink, you can unload the grain cart into the HarvestLink, keep the combine running, get more done in a day with the combine, and also the trucks, when they come back, they don't have to wait for the grain carts. You can load the trucks with the HarvestLink. It holds 3 semi-loads, so it just really helps keep things rolling. And we've been testing for a good 3 years now, just over 3 years, and have seen some really good results out there.
So this is all about logistical efficiency in the field during harvest?
Yeah, that's the main idea behind it, is to achieve more, harvest more, improve your harvest efficiency. But there's other benefits as well, a big one being reducing compaction. So we have a long auger in the machine, and the auger is 36 feet long. So if you're harvesting on a secondary road, you can reach that auger across the road, and now you can load your trucks on the road. And that's a huge savings on compaction because you're not bringing your trucks into the field. The other area where you can save on compaction is you don't necessarily need to have a large grain cart now if you have the HarvestLink. So perhaps you're running a 1,200 bushel grain cart or a 1,500 bushel grain cart. You can downsize that now because you don't necessarily need to hold a whole truckload in your grain cart. Really what your grain cart needs to do now is just keep your combine running. You can go unload it in the HarvestLink, and so now you can get by with a smaller grain cart, which means less compaction again in the field with not hauling as many bushels around with a full grain cart.
What about moving the HarvestLink? We don't always have ideal conditions for moving things on at harvest.
Yep. So the HarvestLink, the wheels raise up. You raise the whole machine up, and it's easily moved with a tractor. Since you're parking it at the end of the field, you don't have to go very far into the field, and it's very easy to move from field to field.
Okay.
Yep.
And this is an Australian concept, or an idea that Australian farmers use?
It's somewhat of an Australian concept. Out there they call it the mother bin concept, and there it's more logistical because they have to go so far to bring their grain away. I think for us, really the driving force here was to help match up harvest equipment. Obviously a lot of money invested in combines and grain carts and trucks, and difficult for these farmers that end up waiting throughout the day so many times because the combines are full. And so this is designed more to help utilize that harvest equipment, be more efficient, get more done in a day, and then as we said, compaction is a big thing as well.
All right.
So,
thanks for your time, Benji.
Absolutely, thank you.